What is going on, everybody? This is your man, Big B, along with Big G. Welcome to Steelers Almighty and the Big Show. We got a great show today, man. Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Jets on Sunday. It was a great win. We're going to count down all of that stuff, but, I am just excited. The season is finally here. We're into the season. The Steelers are 1-0. I'm happy to be here. Big G is in the house. Look, tonight we're going to go over my season grades. The report card, not season grades, but game grades. Report card came out yesterday. If anybody didn't have a chance to see it, make sure you do. G is going to grade me on my grades like we do every week during the season. Mm-hmm. Then big trophies or big trash. Two individuals, or it's actually, I guess, it could be four individuals as far as who helped and who didn't help. Me and Big G are going to go back and forth on that. And then the Seattle Seahawks preview. We're going to discuss exactly what's going on with this upcoming game. Me and Big G are going to break all that down. So I appreciate everybody being in here. And we got that diabolical, and I do mean diabolical, producer question at the end. So it is what it is, people. We got our members are rolling in. We appreciate you, Steeler Lee. What is happening? I appreciate everybody showing up in here tonight, man. Thank you guys as always. Again, if you want to get your comment, question, or rant up on the screen, you know exactly how to do that. Super chats are wide open. You want to become a member, you know how to do that. Members always get their comments, questions, or rants up on the screen. Big G, how you doing today, brother?
Man, what's cracking, B, man? Back in the building with the Big Show. Listen, man, we got some, we use the word diabolical a lot around here. But I'm saying somebody's ass is going to the bench after we get done talking today because it's ridiculous what we going to talk about. And B, I'm going to kick it off correctly. Them damn Jordan cleats. I wanted to get him so bad, dog. Oh, I wanted to get him. But we're going to talk about it on the show. I'm going to save it for later. But I'm telling you right now, Broderick Jones, I'm coming for you, dog. And you in trouble. You in trouble after we get done assassinating you today, bro. You in big trouble.
Yeah, it was a bad showing by Broderick. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I said it on the post-game show. I'll say it again here today. Broderick Jones is official. He's a bust. It's official. How long do we have to just keep holding and waiting and waiting? Nah, I'm done waiting. And again, he can play himself out of it. I'll leave that open, but I'm done. I'm over it. But it is what it is, people. It is what it is. We got to move on. But I appreciate all of y'all being in here. Everybody, do me a favor. Continue to like, follow this, and subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do that. Hit that like button. We want to get as many people in here as possible tonight. So we're going to have a whole lot of fun. I see you all in the chat talking at the Air Jordans, but somebody says with Jordan. I do love that. Love that. Oh, we got a new member. Miss Steelers girl. Well, how are you doing, Miss Steelers girl? We appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the channel and becoming a member. We absolutely appreciate it. Thank you very much. I saw in the chat you said it was your first time here. Hopefully you have some fun because it won't be your last. We have a lot of fun over here, me and Big G.
Facts.
So
total facts. Let's go, B.
Absolutely, man. Let's get into this, people. First off, quick hits. Well, heck, before we even do that, we already got our first super chat of the night. Mr. Alonzo Dunn said he's on the way. Well, hopefully, Mr. Alonzo Dunn, you're going to like my shirt. I don't know if you can see it yet or not, but you're going to like my shirt. That's all I'm going to say. You're going to like my shirt. And don't be mad at me, Zoe. Don't be mad at me. I'm just trying to help. I'm just out here being me. But anyway, to the quick hits. Look, injury reports. Derek Harmon's going to be out this week, another week. I suspect he'll be out another 2 weeks, maybe even past the bye. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Joey Porter Jr., Mike Tomlin today said that he was very optimistic that him and Nick Herbig were going to play on Sunday. So that's a good sign. Malik Harrison got updated today. He said, as he sits right now, Malik Harrison would be out and also Deshaun Elliott is going to be out. G, does that change the trajectory? I think the main one obviously is Deshaun Elliott being out. Everybody else and Derek Harmon, look, he's missed, but we don't know exactly what it is because he hasn't been out there yet. You know, he's a
Facts.
rookie. But I think the big one clearly is Deshaun Elliott.
Yeah, I'm without Deshaun Elliott, look for Jalen Ramsey to play a lot of the single high or maybe that zone safety and a lot of the looks, especially if JPJ can go, because now you have JPJ, Elliott, and Slay that can all play the corner position. Eccles and Slay that can all play the corner positions. So look for Ramsey to take more of that safety role. But Elliott hurts. Now, I wasn't so mad at Clark's play on Sunday. But Thornhill, man, I don't know, dog. So we'll get to it in a minute about who they picked up and what they was able to do. But I think that the defensive back, and listen, for all you Yinzees out there that didn't understand why we spent the money that we spent to bring the acquisitions for defensive line depth for the Pittsburgh Steelers, now you're going to understand why we did what we did. We brought in Thornhill, we brought in Eccles, we brought in Slay, we brought in Ramsey. All of these guys can play. We brought in Clark. All of these guys are professionals. They're not dealing with the Killebrews and the James Pierres. So we need the depth, and we see right away, it's important to have that for the Pittsburgh Steelers, because if not, we'd be in trouble this week going against the Seahawks, and they're 11 personnel.
Absolutely. Absolutely. At our super chat here from Mr. Bernard Dixon said, PFF sucks. Appreciate you, Bernard, for supporting the channel. Had Rodgers. He was actually 28th ranked quarterback this week. It's absolutely diabolical. Doesn't even begin to address it, but we'll move on. I don't even want to get into it. What I do want to get into, though, is our old Steeler girl asked a question. I brought this up. She says, do I dare ask what Thunderbird is? Chat, please introduce what Thunderbird is to our newest member. Get her acquainted on what Thunderbird is. I'll let y'all do the dirty work. I mean, it's not crazy, but or it is crazy. Either one, I'll let y'all do the dirty work for me. Either way, yeah, that's where it is. We Deshaun Elliott, to me, G, is the big one. But as we are about to talk about some roster moves, the Steelers signed Jabril Peppers today. We talked about this before when he got released by the Patriots. I think it's a big signing. I think it's a big sign. And I don't think this is a move to where even when he got him to replace Deshaun Elliott, and then when he comes back, no, I think he's going to move somebody out of a job. I got a feeling it's going to be Chuck Clark, or maybe they keep them all, but they didn't sign Jabril Peppers to sit the bench.
Facts.
They didn't do that. They didn't sign him not to do anything. He was pretty damn productive last year. He was like the 8th rated safety out of 171 last year. So he played some pretty good football last year. I think he's still got a lot or something left. I shouldn't say a lot left. I think he's got something left, and I think he helps the Steelers immediately, G.
Well, B, we said it already. We was calling for the dude to get signed, and we said if we signed Jabril Peppers, we're a top 3 defense. Now, we damn for sure didn't put it on wax on Sunday, looking big trash out there, giving 32 points up to the Jets. But he does. He's another chess piece, B. He's another one of those defensive backs that can play multiple positions. He's not just a safety. He can play a little bit of slot corner. Now, he can't play outside corner, but he definitely can walk down in the box and look like a damn linebacker from time to time. So we come out in a 3-4 look and a big nickel. You walk Peppers down, and hell, now we in a different defense schematically. So I do believe that Jabril is going to be long-term with the Steelers. Not short-term, long-term. Could he take somebody's spot? Clark maybe, but who I want him to take is that damn James Pierre. Get him out of here and off the roster forever. Because he don't make plays, dog. He don't make plays.
The difference, though, he doesn't, but Pierre is a corner. So, and Pierre didn't see the field other than special teams the other day, and he's not going to. He's not going to. He is a corner. He's not a safety. Here's the thing. If Peppers, and CID said it right, if Peppers is right, I mean, he's the best safety we got. unless you want to count Jalen Ramsey out there. I don't know if he's better than Deshaun Elliott. I don't know. I don't think he's better than Elliott, but he's an upgrade over Thornhill and an upgrade over Clark if he's right. So the part of his problem, he's been a little injured, and he was injured some last year too. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm excited about the signing. I like it. D. Mincher, appreciate the super chat. Says, love the show, guys. I'm with Big G. Adios, muchachos to Jones. Yeah. Lord Jesus.
Yeah, I ain't even got my sign ready for the segue, but I promise you, that sign is coming out tonight multiple times. Get his ass out of here. Adios, muchachos, my friend. We're going to talk about it in a minute.
Victory Tuesday by man X Concept. Doesn't Victory Tuesday, didn't that mean you had to take a shot of something, Big G?
Yeah.
I thought it was Victory Tuesday. You had to take a shot of something. I didn't forget. It doesn't look like the chat forgot. And so we're going to need to see that before the show is over. I'm just going to throw that out there. Victory Tuesday, you said you were taking shots. So what
I said I was?
You, me? Not me. You.
No, I can't take no shot, dog. I can't take. I ain't even got no liquor. I ain't got no liquor around me.
I'll figure something out.
Yeah,
we'll figure something out.
Hey, I got a question. Did you collect the bread? Did you collect the bread? Because somebody said when we get to our 30, where our bread at? That's what I want to know.
We did. Now we're waiting for Mr. Leonard Todd to come in. Yeah. But everybody else that made that bet, they absolutely held to their word. You knew they were going to. I mean, we don't have a bunch of chumps in here. We don't have that in here. But other than that, Mr. Leonard Todd said Broderick Jones might mess up the whole. I know you meant year. I get it. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Jessica says to keep Ramsey at corner, close to the line or on their number one. We need that hard-hitting game changer, literally. I mean, Jalen Ramsey was worth every penny the other day. Facts. He was worth every penny. Yeah. So, I mean, in the plays that needed to be made to win the game, he made the best two plays. He broke up the pass on third down and then blew Garrett Wilson completely out of the water. Pause. And just destroyed him. Let me just say that.
Yeah, facts.
Exactly. I was going to say blew his back out, but that would even be a more pause.
That's a big no doubt. That's a big one, man. You can't be doing all that, Big B. Damn. Talking about blowing out backs. What the hell is going on around here, man? We'd have revved it up already, man. Come on now.
Shoot. Thunderbird is a-flowing. Hey, it's Victory Tuesday, man. It's Victory Tuesday. It is what it is. A couple of other roster moves. Raheem Jarrett added to the practice squad. Lance McCutcheon was released. James Pierre elevated from the practice squad for the Jets game. It probably means he goes back down. I know you love that move, Big G. You love James Pierre when he's on the active roster, gets a helmet on game day, and is out there performing. I know you love some James Pierre, Big G.
Hell no, I don't love no damn James Pierre. Get him out of here, man. And listen, we show Ben Skoranek was out there making plays.
Yeah.
What do we need? Dog, listen. Ben Skoranek caught a touchdown, got a fumble recovery, was out there cracking dudes down on the punt. Man, get Pierre out of here. Run Skoranek, man, and Killebrew, you next. Because you wasn't out there making no plays neither. So no, I ain't with that. I think that it's going to help the active roster, and we just got to continue to build the 53-man. Now, does that mean now somebody like Clark's got to play on special teams?
He did.
Absolutely. He need to play on special teams. But no. I ain't with no Pierre, dog. I told you, he's the first dude out of there. The first train smoking out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, James Pierre. And that Super Hayward need to be on that train right off the bat, bro. Get them out of here, both of them.
Miss Felicia said Ramsey is passing that NyQuil night, baby, putting the sauce on them ribs.
Yeah, that's facts.
He did too. I jumped out of my seat. Out of my seat. For any members that were watching with us on the watch party, I jumped out of my seat. I'm like, yes, that is what football is supposed to be. I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. So, but Big G, go ahead and give us your rant on what you liked with the Jets win and what you didn't like with the Jets win. What's still bothering you?
Well, First of all, I got to just say the main thing I like, man, my quarterback.
Mhm.
My quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, was out there doing the damn thing. And PFF, you are the biggest trash rating I've ever seen in my life. How in the hell does Aaron Rodgers got the same damn grade as Broderick Jones on PFF? That is diabolical. Aaron Rodgers played his ass off, man. And you talking about 54%? Get out of here. What is you talking about? But my quarterback, yeah. Second good thing, Calvin Austin III. Welcome home, son. Welcome to the Pittsburgh Steelers. You're a player. I could see you maturing into the wide receiver too. I like what you did for the football team. And I'd be reminiscent if I didn't talk about my boy, Jalen Ramsey, dog. This is why we traded for him. All the Yinzees that was out there talking about Minka this and Minka that. Get Minka the hell out of here. Jalen Ramsey made a play that Minka ain't made in 3 years. That's what he came up and cracked that boy. That's what you're supposed to do for the Pittsburgh freaking Steelers, bruh. This is welcome to the Steelers moment, so you a Steeler bona fide. Now, B, what I couldn't stand, and I'm going to start with them offensive and defensive lines, it was horrible. It was horrible for the offensive and defensive lines. Quiet Water does not need to get another damn snap in the NFL ever. He is big trash. Louder Milk, Quiet Water, whatever the hell you want to call him. He should never get another snap. Never, ever, ever get another snap in the NFL. And Broderick Jones, you and Isaac Seumalo, the left side of the offensive line, B, is going to get our quarterback killed unless we get this together, because they was both out there big trash. But Jones is even more trash because he thinks he's a damn prima donna, all world, wearing Trent Williams Jordan cleats, out there looking trash. Get his ass out of here, maybe to the bench. But, dog, we got to do something about these offensive and defensive lines, because I ain't going to be to take it. I don't know if I was ready to just cheer or ready to snatch the damn TV set off the wall, man, because of what I saw on film play. And the all-22 film was even worse. I threw the damn tablet at least one time. I said, get this the hell out of here, man. This is big trash. So, dog, I'm on my rant. I'm on my, on the damn soapbox, mad as hell, but happy as hell, because we still got to win. So I'm with it. I'm with it, bro.
Yeah, I get it. Here's S. Palmer with the super chat. We appreciate you, my man, saying that why we insist on Benton as a nose tackle. It started from the first snap of the football game as far as Benton was concerned. The very first snap, he got bounced around like a pinball machine. It looked horrendous. I'm like, oh, my God. And he's just too little. He's just too little, and they beat him up. They beat him up from the first snap to the last snap that he was in.
Facts.
The thing that drove me insane was on the third and fourth down play when Justin Fields ended up getting the bootleg for a touchdown. We're in our goal line defense. Keanu Benton's not out there. Well, if Keanu Benton's not big enough to be in on your goal line defense, Keanu Benton can't be your starting nose tackle. I'm sorry. Not when we're in our base 3-4 defense. He can't be your starting nose tackle. It just doesn't make any sense, man.
Did you see
make sense?
Did you see the play where they lifted him all the way up off the ground? He looks like he was propelled. I said, what the hell? I have never in my life seen an NFL nose tackle get lifted completely off the ground. No feet, no arms, no nothing. He was out there just gliding, hover gliding. I said, oh, my God, this is trash. No, can't do it.
John Anthony, we appreciate you becoming a member, my man. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you very, very much. We appreciate that. But look, it's crazy. JJ's out here just being his negative self, doesn't know football, said Leal is better than Loudermilk. They don't even play the same position, my man. Stop it. Stop talking football. Just stop. Either way, it was just disappointing by our defensive line. It was just real disappointing. Defense and offensive line, both of them. I got some thoughts. A podcast will come out tomorrow, but man, I talk about washed. I know people in the chat are saying maybe Slay's washed. I don't know if Slay's washed. Slay just doesn't need to be guarding a top 12 wide receiver in the National Football League. That's all. He just doesn't need to be doing that. He can guard number twos, but he can't be guarding guys like Garrett Wilson. That's not a smart move, especially one-on-one when you have to cover him when he's running a deep crosser. That is not ideal. That is not ideal. But either way, it doesn't matter. The person who might be washed is Isaac Siamalu.
Facts.
His tape was absolutely horrendous. Now, maybe he's not in shape. Maybe he's hurt. I don't know. But whatever the case may be, G, it did not look good. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that because we'll start off with our topics. Let's get to the grades.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get to the grades. So for anybody who doesn't know, every week Steelers Almighty comes out with a report card on each position and what the grades are. So that came out yesterday. If you guys have not seen that, make sure you take the time and go check it out and let us know what you think of the grades. But we go over it here, and then Big G basically grades me on my grades. So let's get started. First off, quarterback. Look, Aaron Rodgers wasn't perfect, but Aaron Rodgers was phenomenal, G. I mean, you can be phenomenal without being perfect. Somebody tried to argue with me in the comments about that, and I'm like, I'm not nitpicking by saying he held the ball a couple times too long. He did. I go, that was just a fact. He did that. That doesn't mean he didn't play phenomenal because he did. I gave Aaron Rodgers an A. I thought he was incredible, G.
Listen, I agree 100%. He should have got an A. He was the MVP of the game. Could you imagine if we would have landed little shrimp, Smurf, Russell Wilson out there to play against them boys or trash baby hands? We would have got demolished. And listen, he's 41 years old and threw 4 touchdown passes. And they had a delivery rate of, we talked about it already, 2.5 seconds per pass delivery rate. Dog, at 41, and listen, oh my God, and I'm going to say this publicly, if he would have had time, he might have threw 6 touchdown passes. He would have had to. He was running for his damn life out there. Yeah. I saw DK on the all-22 film break wide open. He out there running for his life because of big trash Broderick Jones. But yeah, A for my quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. A.
Correct. Clifford Brown brings up a great point. All the starters not playing in the preseason, at least a little bit. That might have had something. It's not only that, Mr. Brown, that they didn't play. A lot of those guys didn't practice that much either. A lot of those veterans didn't practice that much in the preseason. So, I mean, that's an issue too. That's to me, that's an even bigger issue than not playing in the preseason games. Is not doing all the practicing that is required to get your body ready to play a football game. But that's just me. That's just me. Moving on. Look, the running back position, there was some, I know a lot of people, when you first look at it and you look at the game, you're like, man, the line didn't do a whole lot. And don't get me wrong, the line didn't do a whole lot. But there's also some plays out there where the running backs don't help them. There's cutback lanes that you got to cut back, and you don't make the proper reads, and there's holes there, and you're just missing them. Some of them were obvious to the naked eye when you watch the game. So I gave the running back room a C overall. I didn't think that was their best game at all. I know the line was bad, and obviously we'll get to that, but I thought the running backs were just average at best, G.
B, I agree with you. I just maybe give them a little bit higher. And the reason why is this is because we know it's complementary football. We know that. And based on what the line provided, come on, man. But like you said, there was cutback lanes available. But when was the last time as the Pittsburgh Steelers, we didn't have a splash run play over 10 yards in the game and won? I bet you not one Yinzee in the live chat can tell me when the last time we did not have a run over 10 yards, splash run play, and won the football game because we've been so run-centric. Yeah. Like you said, there could have been where we got to cut back. But a lot of this had to speak with what the game plan was. Kenneth Gainwell played because his ability to pass block. So when Gainwell was getting meaningful snaps, that showed me that they were going to lean heavy on Rodgers. Now, that might change where moving forward where we get Warren or God knows if Caleb Johnson gets snaps. But right now, the offensive line got to improve just a little bit. So I give him a C+, bro. C+.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about it was Henry Johnson in the chat said it right. I don't know if Gainwell got too many touches. I guess my thing is, if you want to say he got too many, fine. My thing, I just think Warren should have got more. I think the split needs to be 65-35. I'm like, how does Gainwell get more snaps than Jalen Warren? That made no sense to me.
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely no sense to me. You
yeah.
that has to switch. I mean, that
Mhm,
that has to switch,
mhm.
but whatever. It's game one. It's game one. No reason to freak out. As far as the wide receivers were concerned, look, I know there was a ton of talk about wide receiver too, and it was just one game. But I thought Calvin Austin was phenomenal, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen. I thought he was
yeah,
phenomenal. What do you
yeah.
want your wide receiver two to do? You want him to go run routes, get open, catch the football, make contested catches. He did all of that. He even
Mhm.
got down in there and tried to block a couple times with his little self.
Yeah,
DK was good. DK had a drop, had a couple of iffy plays, but
yeah,
DK was that guy. I thought the wide receivers were great. I gave him an A.
yeah. I'm close with you. The drop hurt it a little bit,
It did because
but
it was
but
open. It was
right.
open.
But what brought it all the way back up was Ben Skoranek out there killing them.
Yeah,
Ben Skoranek came and was our third wide receiver, and he was out there absolutely destroying them. Caught a touchdown pass on a crossing route. B, when was the last time we seen the Pittsburgh Steelers throw a crossing route for a touchdown? A flat out cross route for a touchdown. Dog, A. Give the wide receiver room an A. They was blocking too, B. And that's why I said if the line just could have done better, we would have broke off at least one or two of them for tutties, man. What
correct.
the hell, man? But yeah, A. A for
Correct.
WRs. A.
Look, moving to the O line, this one's easy. I don't need to go into a whole lot of explanation. It was an F. They were bad. You couldn't run the ball. You pass protect. You gave up 4 sacks. Now, granted, I know 3 of them were one guy, but there wasn't a whole lot of movement. The O line was bad. It was bad, and I don't want to hear the excuses. I got on Twitter this morning. People are trying to make excuses for Broderick Jones. Like, what
Hmm.
excuse? What excuse do you have for standing straight up, bad hand placement, terrible feet, and lazy?
Mm.
Wants to block for a second and a half and hope that the play is over. There's no excuse. The line was terrible. F, F, and apparently the chat agrees. There's a bunch of F minuses. Illegal immigrant said Z minus.
Damn.
The chat goes off the chain, boy. When you give the chat an inch, G, they will take a country mile, boy. You just give them a little inch, and they are taking them out. I love it, but yeah, they were awful. They were
Man,
awful, awful, awful. How does Mike in Texas? Look at Mike in Texas. Look at his grade. Z minus, 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 minus.
like listen, like the Christmas story. You know how she did plus, plus, plus around. You can go
Right.
minus, minus, minus all the way. And hell, if we could give them a Z, I'd give them a Z minus, minus, minus too. They was horrible.
Correct.
The only listen now. Let me preference this. The right side of the offensive line: Mason McCormick, Troy Fautano. Damn, he gave him a Z minus. Mason McCormick, Troy Fautano, and Zach Frazier. They did not play horrible. B, this is what we were talking about, average football play from the offensive line. They were at best average, which I'll take. Fautano gave up one pressure. McCormick was super aggressive. Hell,
McCormick
Zach
was the
Frazier.
best lineman.
Oh, yeah. And Zach Frazier was out there just trying to flat out whoop people's ass. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm with that aggressiveness, cracking a dude after the play, falling on them, wet sealing them and landing on them and bouncing on them. Hey, I'm with all of that. But dog, the left side of the offensive line was freaking horrible.
Yeah, it was bad.
Dog, and I don't know. We watched some all 22 film last year. But this year, dog, that was worse than any tape I ever seen from last year. That was horrible.
The first snap of the season for the offensive football team ended up in a sack. The very first snap, Broderick Jones gives up a sack. I mean, like, are you kidding me? And not did he just give up a sack, he got ragdolled on the play. Now, I know Williams is really, really good. He's good, G.
Yeah.
But you're really going to get ragdolled like that? I'm like, Lord have mercy. What are we doing? Uh-oh. We got a new member. Appreciate it. It is Wesley Simpson. We appreciate you, man. Thank you for supporting the channel, Wesley. Thank you very much. We appreciate that, man. But yeah, it was bad. It was bad. What's going on, Wild Bill? How you doing, brother? Appreciate you jumping in. But yeah, the line was Z. But you gave him a Z minus. I love it, G. I love it.
Yeah, you can't get no lower than a Z minus.
No.
The Z
And then
minus.
the offense overall, look, I know you give them the line got an F, and the running backs get a C. You average it all out. I thought the offense wasn't terrible. Look, we scored 34 points.
Mm-hmm.
With bad O-line, no running game, we still scored 34 points. So I gave the offense as a whole a B minus. Because
Yeah.
look, the passing game was good when he had time, and we scored 34 points. So, and we also had the drive. Now, granted, it ended in a field goal, but we still had to drive down the field to get into field goal range to win the game. We did that. So they got to get some credit. I gave him a B minus.
B, man, we talked about this, man, and I just want to point this out to the people in the chat. When was the last time you saw the Pittsburgh Steelers give up 200 plus rushing yards? Not even rush for about 70 yards. Give up multiple sacks, and the opposing team's quarterback damn near out through our quarterback. And we still scored 34 points on offense. Not by kicking a bunch of field goals. We kicked 2 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means my boy Rodgers was out there doing the damn thing.
He was.
So that right there, B minus. I want to almost give him a B, but I'll agree with you on a B minus, man. And I'm looking for more this week. If not, we got to make some changes where that damn Z minus exists because they trash. We got to make some changes right there, dog. Got to.
Absolutely. Steeler Lee with the super chat. We appreciate you supporting the channel. He said, sad thing is all the tape for everyone to know how bad Jones is. He's lunch money for edges. The only thing I would say about that, Steeler Lee, I think that tape is already out there. Teams know. They know. This is not a secret. You know, they know. I mean, if you watched them in last year, you watched them in preseason, you knew. So, not a whole lot to say about it, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Lonzo Dunn made it in. He said, got here as fast as I come. Remedial and Jones makes me, okay. Puke. I mean,
hey, tell it like it is, Zoe.
Zoe's on one. Zoe's on one already.
And I'm with him. I tell it like it is, Zoe. I tell it. Because it's the truth.
Gotcha. So what's your grade for him, G?
B minus.
I got you.
I want to give him a B, but I'll go B minus, man. I'll go B minus. It's all right. But we got to do better.
Gotcha. I gotcha. I mean, Felicia brings up a point. She said if the 49ers let go of their third-round kicker, we can let Broderick Jones go. I don't know who's out there to replace him because if we had them on the team, they would have pulled Jones. I think so, too.
Yeah.
It's just tough, man. It's tough. We're going to have to figure out something. We're going to figure out something. So
we got to trade, B. We got to trade.
We got to trade. But the problem is teams aren't trading for starting tackles. Like, you're not going to get somebody's starting tackle week 2.
Yeah.
That's just not going to happen. You got to get a swing tackle or somebody that's on the street. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but we got to do something. Steelers Lee says Myles Garrett is going to hurt Rodgers if we don't fix this. You saw what Myles Garrett did to Joe Burrow. I thought he killed Joe. I don't know if anybody's seen the play. I thought Myles Garrett literally killed Joe Burrow. He looped around on a stunt and just free run right in Joe Burrow's face. Seriously, I thought he died. I literally thought he died. I've never seen a player of that magnitude running directly at a quarterback where there's nobody in his way. I'm like, where's the lineman? Is anybody going to pass? Is anybody going to slide? Nope. We're just going to let Myles Garrett run straight ahead at your quarterback. I thought, oh, my God. And I thought Joe Burrow got killed. I was like, well, I mean, we're talking about Aaron Rodgers getting hurt. Joe Burrow's going to get hurt if that line keeps playing like that. First of all, they've already gotten him hurt before. They broke his wrist. They blew his knee out. What else are they going to do? Lord have mercy. I feel bad I kind of feel bad for him. Kind of. Not a lot. Just kind of.
Well, B, we still got to see that Joker twice.
We do.
We still got to see him twice. Come on, dog. We got to do something different. We got to do something different on that left side, bro. We got to do something different.
Yeah. That's the whole thing. Torsia says it right. Says all we need is average play from left tackle. Anderson isn't great, but he could be better than Jones. I agree. I think, I mean, he's not great. We don't need you to be an all-pro. We just need average. Hell, at this point, I would take below average play.
Yeah.
I would take that because that wasn't even below average play what we got on Sunday. That was absolute garbage. But I digress. Let's move on, G.
Yeah, because I was about to have you pick a sign, and you'd have kept talking about it. I'd have been like, get the
No,
sign
no,
together,
no,
man.
not yet, not yet,
Yeah.
not yet.
Mm-mm.
So D-line. We talked about Keanu Benton get knocked around like a pinball. They didn't do anything, and the Jets ran for as many yards as they wanted to run for, and we had zero resistance. I probably am being too lenient, but I gave the D-line a D-.
Pick a sign. What sign you want, man? Pick a number, man. Pick a number.
Give me
Which
4.
one you want?
4.
Number 4. Number 1, the defensive line was in the gangrene, ugly Jets ass colors. Hot trash. F. Total F. The only guy that even looked, Cam Hayward was out there sucking for air.
He was.
Quiet Water doesn't need to play another snap in the NFL.
Nope.
Black didn't even get no tick. Now, when he got in there, he looked good.
Yeah.
But I can't even make everybody else's average go up.
No.
F.
It was
F
bad,
for defensive line, man. F.
It was bad. First off, new member Lacobe Kelly. We appreciate Lacobe. Thank you, man, for coming to member and supporting the channel. We appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Really do. But that was bad. The D-line was bad. And I'm just going to move on real quick. If you think the D-line was bad, the linebackers, I mean, it was where Patrick Queen, again, pardon my French, everybody. Patrick Queen was on that bullshit again. Yeah. Running around blocks, not being where he's supposed to be. Yeah. Just, I'm done. First of all, and if you thought Patrick Queen was bad, Peyton Wilson was the invisible man. I know we're going to talk a little bit about that here in a minute. First of all, a team that ran the ball 39 times, how does your linebackers only have a combined 13 tackles? That's solo and assisted. Not, hey, they had eight solo tackles, 5 solo. No. Mm-hmm. Combined tackles. Total 13.
Yeah.
Peyton Wilson was invisible. That was despicable. I said he had to be a guy. I put my neck on the line and said he's got potential to be the next Ryan Shazier. Shoot. He better start playing football because I didn't see it. I didn't see it that week. I gave the linebackers an F. I probably should have given them an F-. They're horrible in pass coverage, horrible in run defense, horrible.
And B, you know what the worst part about it is too? Is that it's not like dudes was getting to the second level and just smashing our linebackers. They was running around people.
Correct.
They and a couple of times they was in position and flat out freaking missed it. F-. I don't give a damn. I hope the Steelers is watching it. I hope you see my grade. F-.
Yeah,
F- for you. You didn't deserve nothing. You was horrible.
It was bad.
Yep.
It was bad.
Horrible.
And now part of that, the D-line's getting blocked back. Keanu Benton's ended up in their lap.
Yep.
So that's a problem. But when that wasn't happening, they weren't anywhere to be found. Just bad football, man. Bad football. Steeler Lee, to get to a couple super chats. Thank you, Steeler Lee. He said, segue, where was Private Cam? Not Captain Cam, quiet game. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. He didn't do a whole lot. He needed some damn oxygen. That's why he didn't do a whole lot. He was out there out of shape. Right.
He needed some damn oxygen. That's why. Out of shape, did not holding out for $3 million. Don't even be, I'm about to go off. For $3 million, it's just incentives, and you held out. Stop that.
We got our first. Now, first of all, I hope this is true, but I think we got our first person who has joined the chat that is on some serious Thunderbird. Colenzo Bell says Broderick's going to step up. Watch and see. First of all, I hope he does. I want to make that abundantly clear. I hope Broderick Jones does step up and proves everybody wrong. I've seen nothing that says that is going to happen. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like nothing.
Hell no. Hell no. Where my sign at? Hell no, he ain't going to. We're going to trade. We're going to trade and get a tackle. We're going to trade. It ain't like we ain't never did it before. Go back and look at your Steeler history. You might not have been around long enough. We traded for a tackle from the Arizona Cardinals, Levi Jones, in 2013 because we needed a dude. And we went and we did well after we got him. So yeah, get his ass out of here and get a tackle in here. Stop playing around. Stop it.
Got to do something. Middle linebackers were cheeks, says my man S. Palmer. Cheeks is being nice, Mr. S. Palmer. Cheeks is being nice. They were terrible.
They was horrible. I'll say it.
They were terrible. Just absolutely terrible. So,
yeah.
Black Hillbilly, I mean, first of all, if you're saying if the scheme was that both middle linebackers are on QB spy duty, that's a problem. I don't think that was the case. I just think they just played terrible. That's all. I just think they played terrible. So, Lonzo Dunn said, "Come on, guys. Queen usually means female."
Damn. Man, hey, the chat don't care, bro.
My bad, brother. I don't know what I was talking about. My bad.
Hey, man, the chat don't give a damn, man. Y'all, listen, y'all fired up tonight, boy. I'm with y'all.
They don't.
Yeah, I'm with y'all, man.
They're never gonna give a damn. They're gonna tell it like it is. Except for the guy that talks about Broderick Jones. He may have been on that Thunderbird. Mason was super chat. Appreciate you, Mason. He says Peyton Wilson is too soft to be the next Shazier. You may be right. Said one thing about Ryan was that he would bring the thunder and lightning every damn play. You may be right.
That's
may be right. He might be too soft to be him. I thought that his off season may have proved it, and maybe this is just 1 week. Maybe it's just 1 week, but he's got a lot to do to fulfill that prophecy that I put out there on him. Maybe that was too high praise. I don't know. I see the ability, but maybe he just doesn't have it. We'll see. We will see. I hope so. Because we need him. And it's got to be better than this week. Got to be better than this week.
Facts, man.
Moving on to DBs. Look, I didn't think the DBs played that bad. I know there's people in the chat. Well, Darius Slay got cooked, and he's washed. And Darius Slay's not washed. He made other good plays in the game. It's just, first of all, a top 12 receiver, and Garrett Wilson may even be higher than that, beats the best DB in the league. So just so we're on the same page, Garrett Wilson will be able to do that to the best defensive back in the league. So, because wide receivers are always good. They get paid more. They make plays. That's why they get paid more. They are going to be able to beat the best defenders in the league. So that getting beat for a touchdown on a deep crosser doesn't tell me that you can't play football. Now, he very well might not have it, but that play didn't show it. And I saw Darius Slay in on other plays. I'm like, yeah, he did all right. But overall, the DBs played fine. Played fine. I didn't think the DBs played bad at all. I thought, they didn't have a ton to do. But look, you're going to give up some plays to Garrett Wilson, man. That's going to happen. It's the National Football League. The rules don't allow you to be so dominant anymore. So I gave the DBs a B-. I thought they were fine.
B, I gave him a B, and this is the reason why. When was the last? First of all, I've never seen Justin Fields play as well as he played against the Pittsburgh. He was throwing dots, B. I mean, when did we see Justin Fields dot up? He was out there dotting it up, bro, including on that deep crossing route to Garrett Wilson. That was a dot, right? So the way he played with 3 incompletions, that means that, hey, the DBs damn near had to play perfect. And when it came down to it, they really only got killed one time because the middle of the field, when Rucker, the tight end, was getting all them passes, that wasn't nothing. Vance Jefferson didn't do nothing. So he wasn't giving up a whole bunch. But the deal is when it came time to win the damn game, the DBs won the game. Joey got hurt. His knee got hurt. Slay made a play. And we saw, Eccles made a play. And we saw what the hell Jalen Ramsey's all about. So I give him a B. I give him a B, bro. A B.
I thought they were pretty good. I thought they were good. It was just one of them games where, first of all, you got to play complementary football. The Steelers didn't get a great pass rush, so it's hard to cover guys, and they couldn't stop the run. So you could never get them on their heels to force them into obvious passing situations. We could never really do that all game, so it was tough, but I thought they held their own. And then when the game was on the line, Jalen Ramsey made the plays, so there's that. Alonzo Dunn said, we always know where they're going, and Garrett Wilson is pretty good. Exactly. That's the thing about wide receivers. They always know where they're going, and Garrett Wilson is damn good. Like I said, top 12, maybe higher in the league. You're not stopping that. I know somebody said that Denzel Ward shut down Jamar Chase. No, he didn't. It was the Cleveland defense. Did you watch the game? The pass rush shut them down. They couldn't move the football. They couldn't protect Joe Burrow. It wasn't just Denzel Ward by himself. Come on, man. Let's be serious. Be serious.
They double teamed him. They double teamed him the whole damn game. They was on the double team the whole damn game. They said, okay, T. Higgins, get what you get. The double team, Chase, we ain't letting that dude beat us.
No. Mason with the super chat said DBs get a B+. I agree. I said B-. I thought the DBs were fine. Man. So now as far as the defense overall, look, I just talked about a B- for the DBs, but let's be honest. The Jets went up and down the field on the Pittsburgh Steelers. They did whatever they want. We could never stop them. We could never get them under control. They scored 32 points. Hell, I mean, how do you not give them an F? I mean, how do you not? I mean, the team that goes up and down the fields made Justin Fields look like Lamar Jackson out there, which was disgusting. They ran the ball. Breece Hall ran the ball at will. F, period. Period.
Yeah. B, I wanted to flag them, but that would just been too much because the DBs played well. So I gave them a D-. I didn't flag them. They close. But the play of the defensive backs was just too good, bro. I couldn't flag them. I wanted to, but I just couldn't, man. I couldn't flag them, dog. Couldn't do it, man. Not this week.
I mean, either one, a D- or an F, that's not really a top 5 defense, is it, G?
That's the hell of the shit. It ain't even a top 30 defense. What is you talking about? They was out there looking. Dog, if this defense continues to play this way for the rest of the season,
we're in trouble.
We're in big trouble. So, they got to play better. Got to.
Yeah. Nah, Phil, one sack doesn't get you a C, my man. One sack is not good. I mean, they ran the football all over the Steelers, man. And they did whatever they wanted. They did whatever they wanted. So, Sam Gale says TJ Watt always getting outplayed by rookies. I mean, rookie played pretty well against him. I'm not going to lie. Now, he had help. Let's not kid ourselves and act like he didn't have help. But when he didn't, he wasn't horrible. TJ Watt was better in the run game than he was in the pass game on Sunday. Now, he gave that rookie the business in the run game. Pass game, no, he was pretty good. Yeah. So, it's not always horrible. But then again, because you're a rookie doesn't mean you're not good. And I think that's part of it. I get drafted as the number 7 draft pick in the National Football League. I'm supposed to be pretty good. Yeah. I know we're talking about our starting left tackle, not very good at number 14, but you're supposed to be good when you get drafted 7th. So, Special teams, G, easy, A. I know they gave up a lot on kickoff coverage, but that seems to be the norm in the league now. I know they gave a lot. I don't care. I love what Mike Tomlin said about Boz. First of all, we caused a fumble, and that changed the entire football game around. But number 2, he called Boz a serial killer. I love it. I absolutely love it. Just pretty simple. It's an A for me.
That boy is a cold-blooded assassin. But I give him an A+. The strip and recover by Storonic. Boz with a 60-yarder that looked like it could have went 70. Boz with a 50-something yarder that looked like it could have went 60.
Yeah.
Come on, dog. Now we had a bad punt. We had one bad punt that was like shanked a little bit. But I think we played overall. It's not like the Jets got a punt return way back on us and all whatever else. So I give him an A+, man. I get it. And listen, I love our special teams coach. Hey, over under, how many packs of Big League Chew does he got in his pockets before the game starts?
Oh, my God. That man wears some gum out. I love it. I love Danny Smith wearing that gum out, boy.
Yeah.
Just chew and chew and chew. Yeah. But I give him that. Now, here's my coaching grade. Now, here's the thing. The defense was obviously bad. Terrell Austin, Mike Tomlin, that defense wasn't bad. But I'm going to argue with anybody that says Arthur Smith was bad. I'll argue with you because now you're just being ridiculous. Because Arthur, and I know we'll get some people in the chat that are going to do that because they're diabolical. That's what they do. I get it. But Arthur Smith was in his bag on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, from running the football to basically saying, you think that I'm going to run the football. We're going to line up in formations and run motions that make you think we're going to run, but we're going to throw out of it. The Steelers did the same thing on 2 separate plays. They came out in a running formation, 11 personnel. They motioned in Calvin Austin into the interior line. The safety from the Jets dropped down. They basically used Arthur Smith's reputation, or Arthur Smith used his reputation to outsmart the Jets and say, you know what? You think I'm going to run because that's what I do. I'm going to come out in a run formation, in a run motion play, and we're going to play pass and throw the ball right behind you. The first time they did it, it was a touchdown to Ben Skoranek. He was wide open.
Facts.
Second time, the safety came all the way down, and the corner thought he was going to have some help. Calvin Austin ran right past him. Touchdown. It was the exact same play, same motion, same personnel group. Jets didn't figure it out. So as bad as the defense was, the offense was equally good. So I gave him a C overall for coaching and C overall for the grade. That's what I did.
Yeah, I'm with both grades. I would have probably gave him a C- overall just because of how bad the defense and the offensive line played. But coaching, yeah, and listen, let me tell y'all something. If they can figure out the left side of the offensive line, Arthur Smith is going to shock the world with his play calling ability for the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro. Dog, you talking about in his bag. I'm telling you, if he would have had the protection, Rodgers would have threw 6 of them. But what that goes along with is Rodgers and Arthur Smith being on the same page, B. Rodgers and Arthur Smith, man, listen, they realize play action pass will destroy you in the NFL.
Yes.
And I can't wait till when they get the line fixed and figured out. So now you can add another weapon in with Mount Washington. Because we saw Fryer move out there killing them on PA. We saw a little trick play to our boy Smith on the little reverse thing, a little quick pass.
Yep.
Dog, you're gonna see all of that jumping off, man. So he's gonna stay in his bag. But we got to get that line fixed. So coaching, because of how well Arthur Smith coached, C. But overall, I give him a C-, man, because the defense was just that damn bad, bro. Just that damn bad.
The defense was bad. The defense was bad. So I get it. I totally get it. So appreciate you guys, man, appreciate you, G, for hanging in there and judging this. It was interesting. It was a good first game. People. Look, we won. That's what we can say. We won the first game. Had our ups and downs, but it's always good to learn from a win than it is from a loss. Always
you better believe it.
To learn from a win from a loss. So as far as the big trophy, big trash, and big Casper. So first off, big trophy, the MVP of the game. I think for me, it's pretty easy. But I'm going to go a different route. I think everybody's going to say Aaron Rodgers. I'm not going to say Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to say it's Calvin Austin.
Ooh.
Calvin Austin was a guy that everybody doubted, myself included. And Calvin Austin went out there and played his ass off. And again, he did exactly what you want of a wide receiver too. I'm going to get open. I'm going to catch a ball. I'm going to make a contested catch. He made that crazy and contested catch down the sideline. You know, I give it to him. I give it to him. My man Mike Texas, that's who I was thinking next. He said Boz.
Yeah.
I was going to say Boz too, but I give it to Calvin Austin.
Yeah, my big trophy, my big MVP goes to the damn Boswell, dog. The greatest kicker in the National Football League as of today. To me, he's a Hall of Famer. There's nothing to even talk about. He's a beast. Bro, kickers can kick now. Don't get me wrong.
No,
but
they
dog,
can't.
he out there kicking 60-yarders to 75-yarders. Come on, man. Boswell is a monster. And we know that he can win us games. Once again, he did it again, but now we have complimentary offense to go along with it. Now we can score a bunch of touchdowns and kick field goals. We just got to get this damn defense together. But Boz for the big trophy. Boz for the trophy.
I got you. Now, big trash.
Oh,
who showed? And now look, I'm going to say this, G. I'm going to disqualify Broderick Jones. I'm going to disqualify Broderick Jones, because that's so easy, low-hanging fruit. Let's think about this for a minute. That's just so easy to put him out there. So for me, matter of fact, I'm gonna let you go first as far as who was big trash for the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday.
Keanu Benton and Quiet Milk. It's a tie trophy. They holding up the trophy together. One guy got one hand on it, one guy got the other hand on it. They holding up that diabolical trash can. Keanu Benton and Quiet Milk was trash. They both was horrible. Keanu Benton, listen, now, Keanu, it ain't so much his fault. He's not no damn nose tackle. Move him out of there. But Quiet Milk, Quiet Water, horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. You lucky he wouldn't let me pick Jones. But Quiet Water, you absolutely get it. You the next man out the door. Get him out of here. Quiet Milk and Keanu Benton on that defensive line. Get him out of here.
To me, and don't get me wrong, I agree with all of that. Because Spoiled Milk was just as bad. But I'm gonna go. I mentioned them earlier, and I'm gonna pair them together. And I'm gonna say the linebackers. I'm going to say the linebackers were absolute garbage. Both of them. Patrick Queen was terrible. Peyton Wilson. But better yet, because we got another segment, who was Casper? No, we'll just go with Peyton Wilson and Patrick Queen. They were both terrible. They were both absolute garbage. I just – it's got to be better. That's all I'm going to say. It's just got to be better. We can sit here and continue to say over and over and over again. It's not going to change how they played. So – bottom line is they have to be better.
Yeah.
They have to be better. I can't believe look, my man, the chat is going crazy again. Look down here. Look at Dutch. Welfare milk. See, now it's gone diabolical on my man. Welfare milk?
Yeah.
Welfare milk. That's what we're doing?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Hey, B, the powder too. The powder where you got to add water to it to make it turn into milk.
Right.
Yeah, that's him. That's him. Add water to make him milk. Trash. Get him out of here. Horrible. He got to go.
I just don't understand. I don't understand. The chat is absolutely crazy. I love them. But they are crazy, man. Luke Cage, what's going on, man? You're not late. I always tell you that, man. You're not late. You get here when you get here, brother. We appreciate you being in here. So, who was Casper for you, G? For me, it was Roman Wilson. Roman Wilson just didn't show up. The Steelers acted like they didn't need him. All this talk in the offseason, hey, watch out for Roman Wilson. Watch out for Roman Wilson. 10 snaps, no targets, gotten away on a pass he was supposed to block. Just nothing from Roman Wilson. Absolutely.
Yeah. Casper the Friendly Ghost, man. And I got it because I wanted to put him in the trash barrel with the rest of the guys, but I got to give it to that old Super Hayward that we tried to make an extra roster spot on for the Pittsburgh Steelers and Connor Hayward. The only time you had your name called the entire game was when you out there getting a big penalty that almost killed us. Dog, you are freaking horrible. Why are we holding on to 4 tight ends in Pittsburgh? He's got to go. If he plays fullback, he wasn't in the game one damn time playing fullback. You designated fullback. Where you at? No, that's Casper in it, dog. You don't deserve a roster spot. That is nepotism at its finest. He played horrible. Get his ghost behind out of here. Casper, Super Hayward. Get him out of here.
Gotcha. Alonzo Dunn said, wait, Big B and Big G. I was always saying CA could be that number 2. And you were, Zo. We got you. We saw you. We know you've been saying, a lot of people have been saying it. I wasn't one of them, though. I admit I was not one of them. I know it's just one game, but I'm the type, it's only been one game, but all we can judge you by is that one game. So it's been one game, and he showed he could do it. Now, if he comes out and lays an egg in game 2, we'll have a different conversation, but I don't anticipate that. So I thought he was fine. But, yeah, Super Hayward wasn't good, but did we think he was going to be? So
horrible.
I don't think we thought he was going to be.
Get him
so
out
it
of
is
here.
what it is, man.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Got a new subscriber. We appreciate you, man. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. We appreciate you. Seahawks preview. What are the expectations heading into Seattle? Look, Seattle, obviously, we know about their quarterback. The thing is, the Seattle can run the football a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So, and Seattle's got a decent defense, too. and if we're not kidding ourselves, Seattle's defense is better than what the Jets' defense is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a challenge, but because they can run it, and they got two running backs that can run it, kind of like the Jets. I don't know if their line is as physical, but I think it's pretty good. But here's the thing: you get after Sam Darnold. I think you can make Sam Darnold. I mean, he did it in the game. Anytime there's a big moment situation, Sam Darnold will fold. They were ready to score a touchdown to win the game on Sunday. And what did he just ready to throw the football? And he just fumbled it?
Yeah.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So if we can get some pressure on Sam Darnold, he will literally fold like a cheap accordion. So we got an opportunity there.
Yeah. B, I think their running backs are a downgrade, even though I know that Charbonnet and Walker can run. I think their running backs are a downgrade, right? But they got two good ones. But I think their 11 personnel is better. When you add Jackson Smith and Juka, Cooper Kupp, who can make a catch on you at any time, they got some 11 personnel out there, dog. But their defense has something maybe a little bit better than what the Jets defense have. They have two corners. Where I think the Jets really only had one corner, they have two corners. So Calvin Austin III was out there eating because the Jets' second corner was garbage.
He was.
So, but now but Seattle, that changes the complexity of it.
Correct.
But you're right, where the mobility comes into play for Justin. Sam Darnold's not mobile, dog. I saw where they tried to run him around the end. He looked trash. They ran him on a little zone read, and he turned the corner. I said, oh my God, if he runs that on Pittsburgh, he's going to get knocked out. but B, this is what it comes down to. Effort. It's on the road. You know we got to travel from east to west. You know that's going to throw the timing off with everything. But it comes down to effort, especially with the offensive line and defensive line. If we get maximum effort out of the offensive line and defensive line, I think we're going to be all right because our quarterback is way better than their quarterback. So I like the Steelers this week. I just don't think that they need to press the issue this week with game prep, maybe getting some more reps, and really have a quick chain for Broderick Jones when it comes to the game. Because I'm not, and with quiet milk. Black needs to get meaningful snaps. I'm talking about 25 plus, maybe even 30 snaps in this game. Hayward would be a little bit more in shape, but Benton can't be out there playing nose tackle the amount of snaps that he did. Correct. He just can't.
Correct.
So I think that the Steelers are in decent shape, but if it takes us another 30 points to win, I don't know. So that's what I'm looking at for this week for the game with Seattle and Pittsburgh, man.
Yeah, I mean, look, obviously the game's at home. I'm looking forward to DK playing his former team. I talked about it on Big B's Walk today with some members. And, you know, they got a divorce, but it wasn't a messy divorce. At least not on the outside it wasn't. It looked to be okay. But still, you can't tell me playing against your former team that you're not going to want to go and prove a point that, hey, me wanting to get out of here, I'm coming back to prove a point. So the game obviously is in Pittsburgh, but I'm looking forward to that matchup. Is it a revenge game? I don't know. We'll see. But there's an opportunity for it. I like the Steelers' chances, but they got to play better, G. They got to play better. Because the Seahawks have a decent football team. They're not garbage. I know some people like to think that they're garbage. They're not. They are not a garbage team. They got a decent defense. They can throw it a little bit. If you can put pressure on Darnold, I think you got an opportunity. The difference is, I know someone had said the same thing about Fields. The difference is Darnold's not running around like Fields.
No.
He's not going to bring those zone read options and stuff like Fields. Darnold's mobile. Don't get me wrong. He's mobile, but he's not running like Justin Fields. There's nobody in the league that's running like Justin Fields outside of Lamar and maybe one or two other guys. But I like our chances. Our chances. The run game versus the Seahawks front seven, I think that's the key. That's the key. Can the Steelers establish a run game? If they can establish a run game, then I think the Steelers are going to have obviously a better opportunity because it's kind of what you said. The back end of the Jets, while decent, The Seahawks is better. The
Mhm.
Seahawks back end is better. Now, they are without, I can never pronounce his name. The guy out of South Carolina, Nick Emanori, I think
Yeah, Nick,
he's out,
he's
sprained
yeah,
ankle. He rolled his ankle, so he's not playing.
yeah.
So obviously that helps. Not that you ever want to see anybody get hurt, but you're not playing against somebody's better players. I mean, it is what it is. We're out guys too. Um, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think there's an opportunity there. Um, I also think that obviously the line's got to do its thing. I
Mhm.
don't think we can depend on Aaron Rodgers to throw for 4 touchdowns every week. G. I think
Mm-mm.
that's my big thing. I don't think that that's something that we can depend on, and just put that in the bank and say, okay, he's going to throw for 4 touchdowns. No, we got to be able to establish the run, and run the football.
B, you know what? And Steelers Nation better get prepared for this. I'm calling it. I'm telling you it's gonna happen. They got a package for Jalen Milroe based on what they saw on film with Justin Fields. There's a package for Jalen Milroe. And that's why I'm saying we need to prepare and have film study because they're gonna try to do the same stuff. They're gonna try to
Yeah,
run him around the corner because he's a 4-3 dude, a
he
4-3
is. He
something.
can't throw the football.
Yeah, yeah, true, true.
So if they put him in there, fine. I dare you to throw it. I dare you to throw it. Super
Yeah.
chat by M. Pittman. He said, do you think Peppers get in the lineup this week? And how well do you think he fits in the defense? If he can still play, which I think he can,
Mhm.
I think he fits, and I think he's going to take some snaps from some people. I
Oh
think
yeah,
that's
yeah,
why they brought him in. I know
yeah.
they needed depth, and it makes sense because they needed the depth there because of Deshaun Elliott got hurt. But I think he could possibly be an upgrade over what the Steelers currently have. That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We will
It just
see.
depends on how much he picks up with the playbook. If he
Right.
picks the playbook up and he understands the calls, because that's what the safety does. They
Correct.
call out the defense. If he's able to identify our guys and put them in right position, he'll get some meaningful snaps this week for the Steelers.
Couple of chats by members here. A couple of comments here. Rodgers needs to yank B. Jones up and send him to the bench next second. Yeah. He needs to do
Like
something.
this.
Just smack
Shake
him.
him. Shake him. Just shake him real hard. Shake him. That's
So
what he need to do.
yeah, he got to do something. Um, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Broderick's just got to get better. He
Yeah.
just got to get better. He just got to
Yeah.
get better. I don't think there's any if, ands, or buts. So Joe Matrix, he's been down here. He's been negative, talking about Peppers is old. He's 29. 29
Yeah.
is now old.
No.
I guess if you're not 24, then you're old. I guess, but 29 is not old, man.
No,
Stop
he's actually in his prime. As far as a football player, somewhere between 27 and 29 is when you get real good. So
Correct.
no, yeah, mm-mm.
Black Hillbilly. Are we making the trade for Hill? I don't think so. Not. I don't think so. We don't need to. First of all, we don't want to bring that kind of drama. We don't need that drama. I mean,
Facts.
he just got served. I don't know what you call it. He didn't get charged, but accused of 8, domestic violence situations today.
Yeah,
So I'm like, do we really want to bring that? I know he's talented. He wants out of Miami. God knows he wants out of Miami. And Miami, I'm sure, wants to get rid of him. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna make that trade. I don't think so. I don't think we need to make that trade.
mm-mm. But be if we do, we ain't giving him nothing more than a fourth. I'm
No.
not for all that static. Fourth, I'll give you a fourth. Yeah, no, not for all of that. But I don't think we need to do. I think we need just to wait a little bit. We
Right.
need to address the tackle position before we do anything else. Address the tackle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, man. So I hope. I just don't want Tyreek Hill on our football team. I said it. I just don't want him on our football team. So that's the thing. Boxing Man says women love to lie on men. That would be one thing if this was the first time that Tyreek Hill's been accused of anything like this, man. It's like
Yeah,
the 8th time that he's been
yeah,
accused of something like that. It'd be one if it was once,
yeah,
twice. This is like seriously, it's like the 5th time.
yeah, yeah.
If and I'll just throw it out here like this: if 5 different times, if G was accusing me of smoking crack, At what point would you all believe that I was actually smoking crack? If G just kept saying I was smoking, hey man, stop smoking crack. I got proof that you're smoking crack. At what point do y'all say, man, Big B, he's on crack?
B,
So, I mean, come on, man. Come
you don't
on.
want to start that rumor, dog. You're gonna have these people out here. They already think
I'm
we
too big for
alcoholics.
crack. These people are smart though. I'm way
Right.
too big to be on crack. Way
But
too
B,
big.
they think we alcoholics. So if they think now you gonna tell them we out here smoking bolos?
Yeah.
No, don't do that. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're right, Mr. Angerman. Charges are not, and he's not getting charges. They're just accusing him. And I mean, he's had a lot of problems. That's just not a problem that the Steelers need to deal with. It's just not a problem we need to deal with. Talented, but we got rid of George Pickens, and George Pickens didn't have any of those type of problems. None of those. So no, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. So Wesley Simpson sent a Cash App in. He said, y'all feel what Pepper's going to do? I feel like he's gonna make some changes. I feel like Peppers is gonna take somebody's job. I do. He's gonna take some snaps away from people. I really feel that way.
Yeah,
So I think he's gonna take some snaps from somebody. Look at Steeler girl over here saying, "Stick to Thunderbird, Big B. Stay off the crack." Look, you're right. I shouldn't even have said it. See what happens?
Yeah, they're gonna be talking rumors, man. They're gonna be like, man, G and B over there smoking rocks.
See,
we're not.
look,
No.
I'll buy a too big for crack t-shirt. You see?
That's what I'm saying.
You
See what I'm
see?
saying? I told you, dog. You already done started it. They gonna turn it up, man. We dealing with the almighty chat family. They don't play. They don't give a damn. So, bro, they already said get the t-shirt jumping off. Yeah. Too big for bolos, baby. Too big for bolos.
Oh Lord Jesus. I can't with you people. I cannot with you people. All right. Well, y'all know what time it is, man. It is time for that crazy and deranged producer question. Here's the thing. It wasn't bad last week when the producer was even on vacation, was it, G? It wasn't terrible.
That's facts.
Yeah, and it's been okay for a while. Although the chat wasn't happy when the producer went on vacation last week. The chat was not happy, boy. First week of the season, you go on vacation? What is this nonsense? Not dedicated, was he, chat? Not dedicated to the cause. Unbelievable. So, but either way, he's back. We're back. We got the producer question coming up. Like I said, it hadn't been diabolical. Diabolical.
I hope he saw it. They assassinated him. They assassinated him.
They let him have it, boy.
Yes, they assassinated him. I understand, bro.
I did see somebody said Trent Williams for the Steelers to make that trade. I don't know, man.
The 49ers is trash. Hell yeah, do it.
I mean, he's old, and it would depend on what they want. Like, if they want more than a 5th round pick, you can't do it. Trent Williams isn't going to play more than another year.
B, I give him a 3rd right now.
No.
Right now. A 3rd right now.
No.
A 3rd. No. We got multiple 3rds. Give up one for Trent Williams.
No.
Come on, dog. Yeah, come on, B. Come on,
Not
B.
doing it. Not doing it.
Dog, you be like Omar Khan. You be trying to hold on, man.
I do.
You got to get some trading in your life, B. What is you doing to get the trade going? What is you talking about? Bring him in.
Look, look at Alonzo Dunn. Big B, what you and Felicia doing behind my back? Don't say nothing, Felicia. Dang. All I got is a shirt. That's all I got. It says, "Hey, Felicia, I'm just waving. You are more than happy to get you a shirt at Steelers Almighty Shop. You are more than all happy, Mr. Dunn. That's all I'm doing. I'm not causing no trouble. I don't want no trouble. Matter of fact, I don't want no trouble. Don't want no trouble. I'm not like that. I don't need those kind of problems, man. I don't need those kind of problems.
So said, don't start none, won't be
Don't start none, don't be none. Yeah, I don't need those problems, man. I don't need those problems. So anyway, let's get to the producer question, man. Let's get back to the producer question. All right. So you pick Mike Tomlin walks away or gets fired after this season. Where should the Steelers look for their next long-term head coach? A recently fired NFL head coach, a non-affiliated coordinator, a college head coach, hire from within the organization. Well, for me, you damn sure don't do D. That wouldn't make any sense. I mean,
B.
fired? I don't think we want a fired NFL coach. I think it's got to be B. I think it's
B.
B.
You see what I'm giving the producer, dog? Get to kicking. Kick some rocks over there. That's a diabolical question, bro.
B?
That's diabolical. What are you shooting your normal, executive producer? You shooting your normal. You done went back to your normal. Diabolical. And I'm pissed that I gotta answer it. Talking about he getting fired and walk away. What is you talking about with my head coach? Oh my God. But I'm gonna answer it, man. I'm gonna answer it. The answer, you got to get B. You got to go get B. That's the trend in NFL. They go hire. Look at what they picked up over there in Detroit and over there in the Jets and over there in Chicago and over there in Dallas. And they get coordinators from other teams from a certain coaching tree and all whatever else. Now, who I don't want is the Miami Dolphins head coach. Hell no.
No, that nerd? No, we don't need no
hell
nerd.
No. Hell no. We can't have him as the coach.
No nerds. No nerds.
No. But what I would love, I know this is hypothetical, and what I would love to happen is to see what they can do to get the Minnesota Vikings coach or the Houston Texans head coach. Listen, put the bread out there. Those guys are football coaches that understand football. So if you're going to do it, I don't even know if that's an option. A recently fired, neither one of those guys are going to get fired, but you put the bread out there to bring one of those guys in, man.
And it's the Steelers versus the Vikings or the Texans. That means something.
Yeah.
That means something. So I don't like the question, though. I'll be honest. I don't like the question.
Get the kicking.
Yeah, I don't like the question.
He
Come
talking
back
about
on
Mike
vacation
Tomlin.
on that BS.
Yeah. Talking about Tomlin going to get fired or walk away. Dog, we one game in. He's diabolical. Executive producer, you diabolical, dog. Dog, we good. But if we had to be, and hell no with no college. Hell no.
No.
With no college coach. They don't even understand the complexities of the NFL. What college coach you done seen jump from college to the pros and do any damn good? Come on, stop that. It's B. It's B. You got to get a coordinator.
Yeah, I'm out. First of all, like I said, I don't like the question, but either way, I would go with B if I have to answer anything. That's what I would go with. But yeah, not Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel reminds me of somebody that works for PFF.
Yeah,
that's one of those nerds that's down in his mom's basement, sitting around in his underwear, hadn't taken a shower, hadn't seen the sunlight in 3 days, just down there grading football. You know, I have no patience for that guy. No patience for that guy whatsoever.
I had my sign prepared earlier. The only college guy, there's only one guy I might go get. I might go get Matt Patricia, the defensive coordinator for the Buckeyes, dog.
A failed head coach.
I might go get Patricia.
Why? He was one of the worst head coaches in NFL history. That's who you want?
Yeah, but it's the bias, dog. You can call me bias all you want to. Matt Patricia out there in Texas make art.
How did that go, like Bucks? How did the best coach in Ohio State history, Urban Meyer, how did that work out in the pros?
He sucked. He was horrible.
Okay, so now we want a failed head coach from that same university. No, thank you. No, thank you.
See, that's
look at Apex said producers on that thunder crack.
I saw that over there in the thing. They done push two things together, and now they calling it Thunder Dope, Thunder Crack. I mean, I told you not to start that, dog. I told you.
Hire the producer.
Man,
they're not gonna get off of him. Thunder Crack is diabolical, G. Thunder Crack is diabolical.
Hey, executive producer, just take one good look at my camera. You cook, dog. You out there cook, man. The live chat has no mercy for you, dog.
No mercy.
No mercy at all.
Christ.
It's over.
Thunder Crack.
It's over.
God.
It's over. Totally over.
All right, man. I appreciate everybody out there. Thank you guys for showing up and being wild and rambunctious like you guys always are, man. We appreciate you. thank you so much for showing up. Do us a favor, man. Continue to like, follow, and subscribe if you haven't already. Big G, let everybody know where they can find you.
Yeah, every Tuesday, right here with the Big Show with my boy Big B, the executive producer and Steelers Almighty. Always for that. And if you haven't subscribed, listen, my people trying to get to 10K, man, over here, man. They doing a hell of a job. We do a hell of a job on the channel. So let's get them to 10K. Now, tomorrow night, I got to deal with some diabolicalness, starting with that damn Kirby. And over there on Smash the Gas, he was texting me today in the chat line, talking crazy. And I was like, boy, I can't wait till I rev the car up and get 150 miles an hour. I'm going to hurry up and throw your ass out the car. So I got to start out with Smash the Gas, Tate Boy Fresh, me and Curb. Then I'm going to be on Pump Your Brakes podcast on the KnoItAllz channel. That's capital KnoItAllz. Y'all, we only like 25 subscribers from our initial goal of 1K. So we're going to be over there doing the thing on those two channels. And I'll be back Sunday on the KnoItAllz channel to cut up again and give Mod the business for his big trash Dallas Cowboys and his diabolical owner named Jerry Jones. So, but that's where I'm going to be over the next couple of days, B. Talking it out on the KnoItAllz. And I know you'll jump into the chat because I jump into your chat and we do what we do between the two channels. But I'm always home over here on Steelers Almighty, bro.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I saw that comment. Mr. Producer, I was just about to talk about it. James Murphy said, what do you think about us trading gassy milk for an O-lineman for the offense?
Hell yeah.
It just doesn't stop, man. It doesn't stop in this chat. It's never gonna stop.
Yeah.
These people are crazy. These people are crazy. I love every minute of it.
Yeah.
I love every minute of it.
Facts, bro.
I appreciate y'all, man. Again, every Tuesday, we are live right here on Steelers Almighty, the Big Show, Big B, Big G. We appreciate you guys. Again, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you are not a member and want to become a member, we got 5 different levels. The top level gives you access to everything, plus our watch parties on Sunday. We had a ball in there on this past Sunday. It was a good time. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure you do. To get access to the all 22s that'll come out tomorrow, make sure you're at the all pro level or higher. So Hall of Fame level for the watch party, all pro level for all 22. The entire football game is what that all 22 is. You guys sign up there. So we appreciate everybody. Thank you as always. Again, I got my Hey Felicia shirt on. I got my Steelers Almighty hat. Make sure you all go over to Steelers Almighty shop. Pick up all your merch over there. We got a gang of stuff over there, man. It's good stuff. You'll start seeing me with it more and more as we go along. I appreciate everybody. Alonzo said he's watching. Don't watch me, Alonzo Dunn. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all, man. I love you guys, and aloha.